Hello again to another Color React, and today we will be watching Bad Eyesight Before Glasses. What did people do from History Dubs? And it's a new channel, I believe. So let's just jump into it and see what people do with the bad eyesight. As you can see, I have one of those people, and I do wear glasses since I was about 10 years old, so a long time, and every day, all day long. So I don't really even like myself without the glasses.
As far as historians can tell, this is the oldest image of glasses in existence. It's a 1351 painting of Cardinal Hugh of St. Cher from a monastery in Treviso, Italy. But this cardinal died in 1263, 23 years before glasses were invented in Pisa. Spectacles then gradually spread across Europe and traveled the Silk Road to China. But if glasses weren't around until 1286, that leaves a lot of history where people must have been straining and squinting to see things. So, how did people with poor eyesight get by before the invention of glasses? Let's start with presbyopia, or farsightedness, an inevitable byproduct of aging that's plagued primates for millions of years. Historian Vincent Ilardi writes that before the age of spectacles, presbyopes were not totally at the mercy of nature, but found means to use magnifiers conveniently to continue productive work. Go back to the monastery in Treviso and you'll find a painting that shows one such magnifying lens. At that point, primitive magnifiers had been around for thousands of years. Excavations of Viking graves have uncovered the Visby lenses from the 11th century. They're perfectly ellipsoid crystals, probably used as reading stones or by craftsmen to see fine details. Other lenses are much older. The ancient Greeks and Romans had polished magnifying crystals which they used to light fires, and the ancient Assyrian Nimrud lens dates back to 750 BC. Quartz lenses even existed 4,600 years ago in Egypt's Old Kingdom. Some scholars have wondered if Egyptian artisans used these lenses to make the minute details on their ivory knives. Although it's not clear that all of these ancient lenses were used to enhance vision, magnification was a
I think Melee is out there. 1 second there. Well, she wasn't. Must have been draft.
established technology before glasses. In general, if you were farsighted, there was hope. But what did nearsighted people do? Surely if you're the kind of person that can't read an exit sign from 10 feet away, you'd have been useless in battle or seafaring. That assumption's probably correct. For instance, in the 1st century AD, the Romans excused an Egyptian weaver named Tryphon from military service for shortness of sight. If technologies existed to help people with nearsightedness or myopia, they were primitive and rare. Emperor Nero reportedly needed to watch gladiator games through a polished emerald that concentrated the powers of vision. Yet people didn't need clear distance vision like they do today. They weren't reading chalkboards in lecture halls or road signs in traffic. If you weren't a sailor or a soldier, you likely spent your day as an artisan, smith, or farm worker. The fact of the matter is that myopia simply didn't matter as much at the time. While nearsightedness lowered your value as a slave in ancient Rome, it was usually a superficial defect. One ancient Roman author noted that nearsightedness is not a defect which impairs a slave's usefulness. One who is by nature nearsighted is as sound as one who runs more slowly than others. But perhaps myopia so rarely shows up in the historical record because not that many people had it. Nearsightedness is a modern epidemic. 60 years ago, 10 to 20% of the Chinese population was nearsighted. Today, roughly 90% of Chinese young adults are.
Whoa!
In the same time span, myopia rates have doubled in the US and Europe. By contrast, during the Renaissance, Italians called farsightedness common vision. Nearsightedness was relatively rare. There weren't swaths of nearsighted people in need of glasses. The scientific consensus is that lifestyle changes are driving the nearsightedness epidemic. Some have blamed heavy reading, but recent research suggests that more exposure to the sun during eye development can protect against myopia. For the bulk of human history, lack of sun exposure wasn't a problem. So perhaps the takeaway from the history of eyesight is to act like our ancestors and go outside.
Hey, so if you guys thought this video was interesting and you want to see more, please consider donating to our Patreon account. Anything from $1, a quarter, 10 cents, just anything will help. We really want to make this our livelihood, and we want to keep on bringing these videos to you guys. Thank you very much.
It's a very good video. And explanation was pretty cool too. Can I add something to it? No. I'm wearing glasses? Yes, I do wear glasses. And I recently got the new ones, and I actually ordered another one because it's fine on the website now that I can do. So, a few weeks ago, you definitely seen those glasses. I got them online from this one website, and they're too big, basically. I mean, glasses are glasses, I see good in them. Those are basically this part here. The nose bridge is too big. When I was choosing them, the optician, I didn't realize before my other glasses where I always had those little part here that was basically adjustable, so I could just kind of like squeeze it down so it was fine, so they weren't falling. They keep falling very easily. Those are even kind of heavier, so they're falling even easier, and they're bigger too. But I learned now on that website that basically there's a sizing here on the side. This is kind of smaller though, the nose bridge, but they're still kind of falling down, kind of, because they're heavier. I think that's the only reason. So that's it. I'm not typical, what is it, people that I can't see close. I can see close, so I'm the, you just explain it, isn't it? Myopia is the people that they can't see from close, is it? No, myopia is the one that they can't see far. So, where is it? Here now. And I'm the one who can see, there you go, myopia. Myopia, a condition of the eye in which parallel rays are focused in front of the retina, object being seen distinctly only when near to the eye. Nearsightedness. Okay, nearsighted myopia. So I can't see from far, and it's not because I'm actually have that other one. It's because when I was a kid, I got a shard of glass into my eye, and my eye was actually physically injured. Presbyopia, so farsightedness due to ciliary muscle weakness and loss of elasticity in the crystalline lens. So one of my eyes, it's actually stronger than the one of the lenses, it's stronger and thicker than the other one, so it's kind of interesting. And over the years, because I was not very good with actually checking and keeping an eye on it, and recently I started getting a bit of headaches, and my doctor said maybe just go and check your eyesight. It could be the reason. And guess what? Since I changed the glasses, and I had to change the glasses to actually pass the test for eyesight for the driving license, so I didn't get those headaches, so she was right. So sometimes I have to keep an eye on, basically go and check my eyesight every 2 years. I'm getting older, people. I'm getting older. I have to start caring about my health, I guess. But now with that website, I'll be having some new glasses soon as well. They're not that expensive as they're in actual opticians, and they're quite a good choice as well. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't go to opticians and check my eyesight, because I knew they're gonna have to change it, and the glasses were expensive. So yes, yeah. Okay, do you wear glasses? Or do you wear glasses for nearsightedness or the farsight? And do you wear them all the time, or you just wear them when you need to, or you do wear the reading glasses? I just wear them all the time, like since I was about 10 years old. So yeah, and I don't think I'm ever gonna stop, because I like wearing glasses. I don't like how I look with the thing on like this, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye!